All right. So the Phoenix Suns are now in first place in the West, and it's not a fluke. Like, let's go ahead and put that out the way. Like, I don't like. I thought that the Utah Jazz may have been a fluke in terms of their record. Like, they're a good team, but I don't know if I would consider them like the best team in the West because of their record. But with these Phoenix Suns, oh yeah, they're the real deal. They are the real deal. Like Chris Paul. Chris Paul is a top 3 MVP candidate. Like, honestly. Like, people, like, regardless of if Kevin Durant was hurt, if James Harden was hurt, if Joel Embiid was hurt, if, you know, whoever else was in the conversation, LeBron James, like, at the end of the day, gotta give respect to Chris Paul. I think he is a top 3 MVP candidate. Like, there's a difference between being an MVP and the most valuable player. Like, and I think Chris Paul has been the most valuable player to his team. Like, everywhere he goes, they succeed. Like, the OKC had no business being in the playoffs last year. They had no business being there. But guess what Chris Paul did? Took that same team that had no business being in the playoffs in a game 7 in the first round against the Houston Rockets with James Harden and Russell Westbrook on it. They had no business being in that position. But now, let's look at the Phoenix Suns. Yeah, the Suns went undefeated in the bubble. And for some odd reason, it carried over to this year. And let me say this. That same exact run that they were on this year, that same run happened last season. Like, at the start of last season. Because look, nobody said a thing this year. Like, when they first started winning games, nobody said a thing. Because that same exact thing happened last year. But it's a story now because they are continuing to win games. And look, Devin Booker is a superstar. Like, he's not just a star anymore. That dude is a superstar. DeAndre Ayton he has been playing really well. DeAndre Ayton has been playing really, really, really well. And look, they also have what? They have what? 3 guys who score at least 9 points a game. So their bench is pretty good. And you know, Monty Williams deserved Coach of the Year. Like Monty, like from the job that he's done from the bubble till now, it's well deserving. Like, the Phoenix Suns deserve much respect. They deserve a lot of respect. They're going to give whoever they see in the playoffs, they're going to give anybody problems because they're just that good. And with the Jazz, I don't know how serious Donovan Mitchell's injury is. I don't know how serious it is. So I hope he gets healthy soon because the Jazz ain't going nowhere without him. They're not going absolutely nowhere without him. Like, yeah, look, they're in the playoffs, but they ain't getting far. Like, they're not getting far without him. So, but in terms of the Phoenix Suns, yeah. Chris Paul, MVP conversation with a Devin Booker who needed a point guard. But look, this is all Devin Booker had been waiting on his entire career. He needed a point guard who can not only be a floor general, who can make his teammates better, but can also score alongside with him. And now that he got that, oh look, I've seen Devin Booker go for 70 against my Celtics. And look, hold up, with Jay Crowder. And look, you know how ironic it is that him and Jay Crowder now play on the same team? Yeah, they got that Jay Crowder. The same Jay Crowder who just played in the NBA Finals last year. Like, look, experience is everything. Experience is everything. I'm telling you, look, if Jay Crowder can hit you a few threes, cause look, he gonna play defense. That dude is a defensive player. Like he gonna play defense. So that team is built very good. And it seems like no matter where Jay Crowder goes, they just win. Like Jay Crowder, like I honestly didn't believe in Jay Crowder at first, but I'm a believer in Jay Crowder. Like it just everywhere Jay Crowder goes, they win games. But I like what the Phoenix Suns are doing. I like what they're doing, and look, they're gonna be a huge problem in the playoffs for anybody. Just saying.